And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by those guys.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. And as you know, this is where we talk about everything in the drone world and promote the usage of drones. And if the weather is nice where you are, please let me know in the chat how the weather is where you are and if you have been able to get out and fly your drones. How are you doing, Lawrence, on this wonderful Wednesday?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Wednesday. The week goes by. Like Warren says, it's Wednesday night. What happened to the week? It's like Wednesday's here once again and again. I'm all right, man. It's a little windy out, but I don't mind. When it's windy like this, then it forces me to fly FPV because I don't want to fly a camera drone unless it's for work. But I'm good. What's up with you?
Well, I wouldn't really put a drone up if it's that windy, unless I'm flying something big that can really handle it. I mean, I know a lot of the guys believe that the Mavics really do, but they kind of don't.
Yeah. Quick question. I need to find out what was heavier, the Mavic or the Phantom? Because I believe the Phantom handled like a breeze in the wind.
Oh yeah, because it would just tilt and just lean into it, like it did. We were coming
back. It's perfectly aerodynamic all the way around. Yeah,
it would just lean right into it. Feet back, head forward, and just let it bounce off the dome of the drone. That's all it did. I mean, it was a good little drone. I mean, if it had 10-bit color, it'd still be moving.
Wait, that's true.
No,
yeah, you're right.
That was the only thing that was missing from it was 10-bit color.
Yeah, I know, and it still held its own back then.
Because I mean, it had features on it that you have to buy more than one drone to get them. You know?
Yeah.
It was the beginning of the obstacle avoidance. And with updates, it actually worked very well.
I'm doing some research as we speak right now.
What I did want to mention was where did here.
Okay, my hunch was 100% right. The DJI Mavic 3 Pro is not as heavy as the Phantom 4 Pro. The Phantom 4 Pro comes in at 3.6 pounds. The Mavic 3 Pro comes in at 958 grams, which comes to 2.1 pounds.
We got something in the mail here.
Yes. All the way from Australia.
Let me remove the labeling. So that way.
We got to say good morning to Rob and Sue because they sent us this package. They sent those guys this package. Welcome, everyone. If I didn't see you in the chat.
Well, good morning.
Welcome, Blind Neil, Steve. How's everybody going? This is an actual live opening, fresh, straight from Australia. We don't know what's going to be inside, but whatever it is, we appreciate it. Hey, CT, and I'm sure we will enjoy. Rob and Sue, for those of you who don't know, I think I could say I've known Rob now, Herman, for over 25 years.
Oh, okay.
It's been that long. I met him playing Xbox. I knew him from playing Xbox. So we stayed buddies then. He sent me a message, but I was in the middle of playing, Rob. I was in the middle of playing Battlefield 6, Rob. And I was like, I got one more time before the show. All right, what's in the box? Huh?
Well, I'm trying not to block my mic and talk.
I hear you. 20 plus. Yeah, I know. 20 plus years, Rob. We've known each other.
Okay. So we'll start with this. We
Well,
have a bottle of honey.
some honey, some Australian honey. Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
That'll
And
work.
then here, um, scarf from Australia.
An Australian scarf. All right. There we go. Winter's coming.
Okay.
We're batting 1,000 here so far.
Okay. And we got
Oh, no, Marmonite.
some Nescafe coffee.
That's true, Neil. That is true. Some Australian Nescafe. It tastes different over there. Because
Really?
it's made with different water. You know, just like bagels in New York are the best because it's made with a different water. Come on. Let's see.
And what water are you going to make it with?
It might be tainted then. I don't know. You're the coffee drinker, so
What water are you going to make it with? With Australian water or
I don't know. Keep looking in the box. We may have some Australian water.
no Australian water in this box? It's not that.
Anyway, welcome everyone to Wednesday night with those guys. We have a little box opening here, as Rob sent a care package for those guys. There's only one thing in there that I'm looking for specifically for me, and it has alcohol in it. No, I don't know.
I'm trying to see what kind of biscuits these are, but there's some biscuits in here. I guess you would consider those here in America.
Anzac biscuit, they're cookies. They call cookies biscuits in Australia. It's a pack of cookies. All right, we're still batting 1,000 here. Vegemite, I already see it. You can have it. No, I don't want it. You can have it.
You said something with alcohol in it.
Vegemite doesn't have alcohol. It just gives off gases like it does.
Sure, it does.
Okay.
And we got okay.
What happened?
Candy here.
Okay. All right. We have some candy for welcome Hopper State, Ariel, Blind Neil, everyone. Please bear with us. We are going through the care package from Australia, and we appreciate each and everything. There's a hat.
There's a little hat in there.
Oh, my goodness. Now, we need an occasion to wear that hat. You know that, right?
Okay.
The holidays are coming up, too.
There's some beef jerky.
Looks like beef jerky, and it's not 100 years old.
And some more beef jerky.
All right, there we go. All right, there's so far.
And there's some kind of cherry and chocolate thing candy here.
Okay, all right. I'll sample one or two. That sounds good. We're doing good here.
Okay.
You know, I get to taste. Oh, it's kangaroo. Blind Neil says kangaroo jerky. Hey, Terry Douglas, how are you? Welcome to the live stream.
Some puffed or puffed pork, I guess it is there.
Oh, like pork skins.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now, is that the bill for shipping all that stuff over?
No. Then there's some more chocolate.
More chocolate.
Some Rocky Road chocolate here.
All right. Very Rob and Sue, we appreciate you guys for the care package all the way from Australia.
Okay. And what do we got here?
And
a pillowcase.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Listen, we take
and some more chocolate.
I agree, Blind Neil. They're going to make one of us a diabetic. Thank you.
A cup holder here.
Okay. Oh, there's something inside the cup.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's a cup holder here with some nips in there.
All right. See, I all right.
And
very good.
I found another beef jerky. Says beef, not kangaroo.
Someone in the chat did say kangaroo jerky.
Well, yeah, I heard you, but yeah, it says beef, not kangaroo.
Okay, the pillowcase is Sue's football team. The stubby holder is my team. Okay, all right. The cup holder is his team, and the pillowcase is Sue's her team. They're opposing teams. Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Gotcha.
We appreciate you so much for sending this stuff, and to better years for all of us.
Lawrence,
Chocolate, yeah, we got plenty of chocolate. Chocolate sent here to Arizona always ends up just as melted as a melted glob. No, I don't know what Rob did to get it here, but everything's is fresh. Nothing's leaking.
I'm going to give you the coffee, the Vegemite, and the cup holder, and the cup.
No, I don't want the cup holder empty, and you can keep the Vegemite, but we can give the Vegemite away to someone because we went there.
Who?
How many years ago did we try Vegemite on toast?
A couple of years back.
It's a couple of years back, and that was the last time we'll ever taste Vegemite.
Yeah, but you can't see Vegemite is how you lose friends. You can't go give that to somebody unless that's somebody.
You're right. You give Vegemite to someone, they might think you're trying to kill them.
See, like if you didn't know Rob for all those years, I wouldn't talk to him again.
Oh shit! You hear that, Rob? If he says if it wasn't for our friendship, he wouldn't talk to you for sending us so much Vegemite the last time. But no, that's good. That's good. We appreciate everything. Share around the Vegemite to everyone. You use a light layer. I know on toast. Rob says Vegemite is hard fuckers only.
Well, So, but why can't we just sprinkle salt on the bread?
Okay, Rob, can you use Vegemite to feed snake to help snake wounds or venomous bites by those poisonous animals? Do you just pull out the Vegemite and goop it on and it sucks out the poison? What's happening with that? Because it's an acquired taste, I must admit. And if it was the last thing on the planet, I would have to eat it and complain. Someone on the channel, if they want it, use it in soup as well. Really?
Why can't we just
supposed to be good in mac and cheese? Blind Neil says.
Why can't we just use salt?
Anyway, thank you, Rob and Sue. We appreciate you guys for the care package, and we might be giving away a few of those things on those guys. We don't know yet. We have to. First, we got to divvy up the nips, and we have to divvy up the beef jerky.
You can have the nips.
All right. Okay. You don't have to
how it was.
You don't have to tell me twice.
This guy.
We got to do roll call, man. Let's go.
Well, wait a minute. What?
Oh yeah. We got to go in order.
Yes, we got to do roll call. Well, yeah. I did want to mention one other thing, though.
Yeah. Go for it.
Because it's actually coming up. No, very soon. That's the Vegas Drone Meetup, November 7th through the 9th in sunny Las Vegas. So if you guys haven't already signed up to make it, get there.
You know what's funny? My internet is playing
projected light off the trying to thing.
I was wondering, it's bright.
Yeah,
it's brighter than usual.
I'm trying something here. It's bouncing. Okay. I just don't like how it's reflecting off of the box over there.
I see it. Yeah, it's blowing out the box there, but you can make adjustments with your camera for that. Somehow, you in the camera settings.
Okay.
But anyway, you ready to do roll call?
I could be.
Okay. All right. We're going to start out.
Who do we have in the house with us tonight, Lawrence?
All right. Well, I want to see those guys' shirts soon. Yes, we got you, Rob. Shout out real quick to Rob and Sue all the way in Australia for the care package. We thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Shout out to Rob and Sue. Akarasho, how are you, sir? Hope all is well. Thank you for coming into the stream. Shout out to Warren. Blind Neil says Vegemite tastes better in. I don't know if I'll try it. Never mind. Shout out to Blind Neil. Gary, our Canadian friend. We got some Canadian news tonight. You guys may have heard about Gary Brant area. Shout out to you. Flying Flynn Media, John. How are you? I hope all is well, John. We appreciate you coming back continuously as well. Takeoff, lift, and land from the Bronx, New York. What's up, Eldon? I hope all is well. Life is good. I said Copper State Aerial. Did I? Terry Douglas. How are you? First time seeing you here. If I missed you, I apologize. Thanks for coming in. I caught Blind Neil. Let's see, John Olson. Shout out to John Olson. I just had to raise the list up. Steve SJM Drones from across the pond over in London, somewhere in Europe over there. Briefly across the pond. Shout out to you, CT Pirate, the Connecticut Pirate. We can't forget about you. Definitely. I hope all is well. Barkley 107. How are you? What's going on, Barkley? I know he listens in the cut. John Olson, representing Long Island, Strong Island. I hope all is well with you, John. Louisiana Helicam. Thank you, buddy, for continuing to come back as usual. And I think that is about it. Jody, drone shots, and Frank Rizzo in the same explosion. And that ends it right there. Shout out to you guys. Yes, Jody and Frank.
You got takeoff, lift, and land?
Huh?
Takeoff, lift, and land.
Yes. I got Eldon Bronx Strong. Yes, definitely.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure.
All right. So what are we going to talk about tonight?
You mentioned something about Canada, but I kind of didn't schedule it. But
well, if you want, I could do it.
That's no problem.
When it's ready, when it's time.
Okay. So, actually, what is actually floating around is, it seems like, we've been talking so much about DJI lately, DJI and what's happening with DJI, that everybody just seems to forget to, and I notice around here, not too many guys are flying. I haven't heard of any, meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah, New York. People
people I think forgetting to have fun and there's big DJI discount deals on Amazon. Amazon seems to be cleaning house.
Yes,
they're going action crazy over there from what I'm seeing. So what they have over there, Lawrence? Anywhere from the DJI Action 5 Pro, all of the combos, to whatever. You got the ads for those? Because
I have the ads. I can pull the ad up right here for this one. Give me a second.
We had links to all of the
here we go. DJI Action 5 Pro Essential Combo Waterproof, $339. The package is very much worth it. This isn't the only thing. Huh?
The standard combo, it looks like it's one of the
$350.
It's one of the more what do you call it? The better bang for your buck when you look at what's in it, as opposed to
the essential is just the camera. The essential combo is just the camera and battery by itself. The standard combo, if you click on it, it comes up and you have a few more options with it. I don't know if it's an extra battery. I haven't read all of the specs on it, but yes, with the standard, you get 3 batteries. Yep. The adventure combo, then, that's interesting. The adventure combo, you get all of these accessories here. The 3 batteries, a lot of GoPro attachment, so you can attach it to GoPro equipment. Side mounts. You get a. It looks like a pro glass lens cover too, to protect the lens right down there on the bottom, right
You know
here.
what's the best part about the DJI action cameras and this body style
What's that?
is the fact that all of the magnetic clips and handles, all of them work across the board on each other.
Yes, yes, yes. You can
The new
actually
and the old stuff.
stack them pretty much according to the magnets. That is.
So that's a good thing with them. And also what they also had what on there?
They
The
also the four.
Action 4, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That's right here.
They
That's
also
this even better price, crazy price. This is the four. It was originally $289, and now it's going for $274.
yeah,
And
and
this is
that's
what it comes with right here. You get one GoPro locking screw or Osmo locking screw, a hood lens to protect the lens, I guess, during traveling, one battery, and here's another magnetic clip, and here you go. So you can
all
attach this clip to whatever you want, and it'll attach via magnet through this case here.
right. That's what I was trying to on the bottom of the see the clip on the bottom of the camera.
Yeah, yeah, right there, that little patch right there.
Now,
That's
what I'm trying to tell you is that if you go to say like the standard combo, which why I say it's always the better bang for your buck.
oh, hold on, let me pull it back up.
In the standard combo gets everything that you want to connect.
267. Yeah.
You see
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I see what you're saying. It's
Extra
even cheaper, the standard combo, and you get everything that is in the essential combo. Look
running.
here.
Yeah, see?
Okay, I see. I didn't even look at this like that. I only looked at the original, the essential
Look
combo.
at the adventure combo.
Right.
You see all what you get with that.
The selfie, you get the selfie stick, a charging case. Let's see what else. Yeah, it comes with the selfie stick, invisible selfie stick at that.
Now you know what
Okay.
I wonder
What
if all
happened?
if all of these batteries from model to model transfer over.
You know, that would be interesting. And GoPro was famous for making proprietary batteries for proprietary series. Like the
Mhm.
GoPro battery, four batteries
I have
could
a
not go into five, and the five couldn't go into fours and stuff like that. That's an interesting question.
well, DJI doesn't have a problem with doing that either.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It would make sense. So I couldn't use the batteries from the four if I brought the five. But then I don't know. Hold on. Rob said had a trade person come around yesterday from Philadelphia, all places. Oh, okay.
A who person?
Someone came, a trade person, it's a worker, came around.
Trade person?
Said he was from Philadelphia. Did he still
What
have the
trade?
American accent? What trade, Rob? What trade? How to use text to speech on my computer. Every time I get used to one, they take it away.
Uh-oh.
You know, Blind Neil, that is the problem. Once you get used to an operating system on a computer or tablet, as soon as you
Uh-oh.
get used to it, they change it up on you.
Yeah, I'm going through that issue right now with my phone.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, he knows. He knows.
I thought it would have been a good thing to upgrade the phone.
Yeah.
Pure nightmares.
4 minutes till sponsor.
Out the box nightmares. Where was
Stargaze
that?
is a form of macular. Okay, at birth.
Who? What happened?
Rob was telling Neil something about a stargaze. It's a form of macular degeneration at birth. I wasn't in the conversation.
Oh, okay. And
Oh,
and then
Stu was born at Star. Okay.
it also, Lawrence, they have the Mike's Mini, the Mike Minis in there, don't they? The Mike Minis.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
I
Hold
almost
on. What happened?
I almost bought them just for the hell of buying it.
Hold on. Here we go. I just needed to click on that window there.
Which one?
These, you know what? I really, really cannot refuse getting them for this price.
But
That's
that's
sad.
just
That's,
but
that's
hold on. I
sad,
think
bro.
that's just the one what is that? Two mics?
This for $74, you're just getting two mics and one transmitter, and that's all we need.
And then the other one is
The one is one mic and one transmitter for you vloggers there. That
no
one is even cheaper.
the
That's
other
$60. Now, question:
yeah.
will these more than likely work like our old mic system did? So, if we both played, if you got a single one like this one here for
No,
$60,
you
you
can't.
can say you can bind your mic to this transmitter because this transmitter takes two mics.
Only if you it wouldn't make sense to buy that like that. It would make sense to buy it with the two mics and the transmitter.
Yeah, yeah.
This other package. Oh Lord, no.
But for someone who's vlogging by themselves, and okay, you run into another vlogger, or you wind up buying another mic. But the individual mics here are $33. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
The
It's
only problem is you can't bind 100 mics to the damn transmitter.
true.
Now, if you
True.
look at the third package,
This mini here,
yes, you
this
see
one,
with the case.
yes,
Which
that's
one?
the better deal.
Of course it is.
Yeah, with the self-charging case, most definitely. So for $100, that's not bad. That's a great stocking stuffer.
You stuffing stockings already?
Listen, listen, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Yes, man. I'm thinking about stocking stuffers already. Yes, definitely.
Oh man. Anyway,
That would be cool. Hold on. I'll stop sharing. Give me a second.
that's a
I, I
good
gotta,
deal.
I gotta bookmark that one. That deal right there. Hold on. There we go.
That's a good deal.
Good deal. Could you imagine?
Hmm.
Even, listen, even a stocking stuffer, the mini one deal with one mini transmit is 530. Time for sponsor.
Okay.
For a live stream that talks about everything in the drone world. Tune in every Wednesday night to Wednesday Night with those guys.
Is that guy Italian? He talks with his hands. Lawrence, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. I was reading the chat. Stu was saying hello. They look, hey, TJ Giggles, how are you, man? Hope all is well.
You do.
You know, it's funny. I don't see it there, but I see it in the chat when it comes up.
What?
And for once, the chat is not giving me any issues. December 9th comes first. That's my birthday. I know. I know.
Oh, here we
Now I'm
go.
thinking about giving one away as a stocking stuffer.
What you got to do, right, is call up the people
Mm-hmm.
that you need one.
That's
So
how it go.
that's what I would do.
Yo, seriously, bro.
Tell them you need it for recording the game.
Stop. That'd be funny, Herman. I know a quick way to get one, huh?
Hmm.
All right, let me get off of that page
So
there.
now, as we know, with like I said before, we were talking. Um, Mentioned DJI, and I said that with everything going on with DJI, but this Florida senator who's been urging the FCC to fast track this DJI drone ban. Yeah, Senator Rick Scott. Yeah, he's urged the FCC to do so. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about this because um he wants them to ramp things up and pushing for this ban, and he's actually in a letter that he actually wrote to uh, praising the FCC and actually on their fourth worth on this actually vote that they got coming up. Last week we mentioned this. That was it, the 28th. They're supposed to be voting, right? Isn't it?
Yes, yes. And
Um,
this month.
and yeah, and they proposed. Well, there's supposed to be words that talking that well, it allows them, right, to. This is what they're talking. They're talking about revoking uh, certification for equipment already authorized. Now, we mentioned this last week, and we talked about this, and guys didn't really take this too serious until I guess now that they're seeing now Mr. Scott is pushing. This is they say is deemed as what on equipment that they deem is proposes a national security threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Senator urged the commission to use their new powers that they have in what this decision making, and guess, and he wants them to move swiftly on this. I guess, like he's like he wants it over and done with, and he wants it done decisively against DJI and Autel, mentioned specifically in the articles I've read. Um, in his letter to the commission, he talks about going beyond um, talking about just the rules and regulations and talking the rules. He actually wants it to be done swiftly and just to have them banned. I don't know, and that's what it seems from the things I'm reading. The I guess he wants them to push this for and as soon as possible, and so they won't get any more license. But there's actually talk, like I said, of to revoke stuff that's already been authorized by the FCC. They've already given licensing to, which
Right.
means like any products that you um, any products that you already have from DJI, you can no longer repurchase those products. And what what I'm seeing here and talking about, um, you know, which they're talking about calling for stuff that is released after the NDA was put forth, and now you're talking about maybe losing stuff that was just released.
Well, it's funny you say that because we need to explain that a little in detail. And this ban mean on stuff that has recently passed would affect only the drones that were made after this they were told they could be banned the first time.
On
Correct,
the
Thomas?
on the NDA from the
Oh,
NDA.
yeah, yeah. Whenever that was created, anything produced after that NDA pretty much may not work, or they can revoke it. That sucks. I mean, I have an Air 2S, I don't have to worry about that. I have a Mavic 3, I don't have to worry about that. But if
Yes,
you have a Mini 4 Pro or a Mini 5 or a Mavic 4, there's a possibility they could turn off your. Is that where they're going?
um, it kind of sounds that way, but what I'm talking about now is that any products that are out now, like so any drones you have now are out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if they were to say that they're banning DJI, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wording of what I'm reading or what I've read tells me that it's designed to prevent DJI from putting out more. Mavic
anything
3,
else in the United States. Yes.
re-releasing the Mavic 3, re-releasing the Air 3S. You
Right,
understand
right,
that?
right, right.
To,
They're
to,
revoking those records. So there will be no new ones, which
right. So,
means,
so stuff that was already authorized will
yeah,
no longer be allowed. That's what they're voting on. To those whether those things will still be allowed or they won't be allowed.
right.
You
Which
understand?
means your drones, DJI drones, could become very, very valuable at some time and point.
Right. So I guess that
So take care of what you got.
so anything that you have, I guess the stock will go up on that. But it's getting crazy. It's really getting crazy. So if
Well, this will be, well, after this is done, it will all be finalized and DJI will be put onto the list.
okay,
Okay. And once they're on the list, I I don't
list
see many people getting off of the list, DJI or Tel, companies like that. Once you're on the list, I don't see you getting off.
on the list.
Mm-hmm. Like the dean's list.
Well, all they gotta do is call up and say I don't want to be on the list anymore, or just stop coming to class. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
that's true. That's true.
No, this is a really tough situation because now you're talking about contracts, different partnerships that they can get into, dealing with other businesses and stuff like that. It's a bad situation,
But they
and
also want to stop. They also want to stop the third-party companies also that are using DJI's tech under a subsidiary name. They want to stop that too.
we all mentioned that before, and
Yeah.
the shell companies. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but they talk to and speak in reference to Chinese drones, and Mr. Rick Scott, he was real serious in what he was talking. Was talking about you know well them moving swiftly and decisively on DJI and Autel. It was mentioned DJI and Autel specifically in the
Right.
different articles that I've seen. Especially the one in Drone DJ. What what I'm a little disturbed about with it is the fact that the article also goes to mention that as far as the NDAA is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
it still calls for a review of DJI products, and it has to be done by December 23rd of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't really see that happening. I see other avenues popping up here and there in a government that is shut down right now to try to, to make it happen one way or the other
Right.
because it's being nitpicked to the bottom, especially when you start getting to the point of you know talking about revoking stuff that was already released. It's now nitpicking down to the bottom. Like I don't know. Is that so? Is that nothing else can be purchased, or is that so? Is that
Basically, that's what it sounds like.
okay?
Think about it. They don't even want you selling the 250 micro.
So that comes down to the point of it's almost to where is that eventually they're looking to see it dry up.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Eventually, they'll go away. Or if you want a DJI drone, you'll find another means of getting it into the country, which
Um,
some people have.
which then that would be more serious than what guys are actually doing right now, because now you'll be flying a drone that doesn't have under radio control. It doesn't have licensing for
Mm-hmm.
right
Mm-hmm.
to
And it
transmit
will be
signal.
considered rogue.
Well, not so much rogue, but I'm quite sure there's a charge out there for it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Wait till we get to the Canadian news.
Piracy, smuggling. I don't know which one would you call it.
Right. Smuggling,
I don't know.
smuggling contraband because it would be considered contraband.
True. Yeah, yeah, I guess it would be.
So right there, we're talking Fed time. We're talking
Mhm.
Feds is getting involved.
Oh yeah, you didn't know. You didn't
Yeah,
know.
so get those drones while you can. If you can, buy two, keep one in a box, don't open it or nothing.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I
Because there's
I
got to
hear.
be someone out there wanting to pay $10,000, $30,000.
I don't know if they're gonna pay that. They might as well go buy an American drone.
Come on, come on. Have you seen some of the stupid stuff people buy and the money they spend? How much did they pay for that banana on the wall?
Uh,
That someone has a change out every other week?
yeah, but that's not. But that's not somebody normal
It's not
lifestyle.
banned, right? The banana on the wall isn't banned.
Well, I mean, it might be. It should be.
We're going to be making some kick-ass drones in the near future. Well, blind Neil, believe it or not, this is actually forcing
Ooh,
other countries to invest in themselves again. And
what?
that's a good up in Canada. Blind Neil was saying we're going to be making some kick-ass drones in the near future. If you heard right, you have heard right. There are companies here in the United States. Remember, we were saying who's going to replace all these DJI drones? Well,
Yeah.
there are
Who?
a shitload of companies coming out every week. We're hearing about some company getting certification to start building this class of drone and that class of drone, etc. So
For
it'll
where?
get interesting. The same thing's going to happen in Canada and other parts of the world. Hmm.
What company have you heard that slipped by me that we've mentioned on this live stream that's making what we want to fly?
Oh no, no, no! They're
Oh,
starting.
okay.
No, they're starting. They're trying to develop that technology.
Who?
Um, we got a company we're talking about tonight that's trying to do it.
Who?
They don't have one that in our lineup of the stories tonight.
You're confusing the hell out of me because I don't know not a one.
Hold on. Where's that story?
Unless
Oh,
you, unless you just want to
American
jump
drone
through,
lead license.
unless you want to just jump through,
The drone that reads the
you
license plate
just
from
want
2,000 feet.
to just jump through
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
that's not what you think it is. But anyhow,
Okay.
uh, yeah, I guess that. Well, I guess we do have Canadian news.
Yeah. See, we've for our Canadian friends, we are
Well,
not partial to drone news around the world. We get it. We get it.
The Toronto police, I guess they charged 7 drone pilots. Yeah,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yes.
Yeah, they charged 7 drone pilots that were flying their drones during the American League, I guess, playoff games up there with the Blue Jays,
Yep.
the Toronto Blue Jays at Rogers Center on
Yes.
October 12th and 13th during, like I said, the American League Championship Series. The officers detected these drones using what I believe was some detection technology that
Hmm.
that I guess this is funny because they were able to interrupt and this unauthorized flight of these drones. So now, from what I'm seeing here, there were 8 charges that were brought upon these individuals from the what was it from the Toronto Police and Emergency Management and the yeah, what's this here? The public order unit. Yeah, so they were flying their drones in what they was said to be and well, it was illegal because it was done. They violated Canadian federal designated no-fly zone. So that was designated by Canada, not just a local no-fly zone. So they actually had actual no-fly zone over, just like how they have here at
Right.
major stadiums and stuff like that. And it was violated by these pilots, and they have been slapped with it. What do you think, Lawrence?
Well, the kicker is 9 out of 10 of these pilots thought that they were exempt from the no-fly zone because they were flying micro drones.
Yeah.
Those of you who love the world of micro drones, anything that's under 249 grams.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, they figured as hobbyists, they could all fly around the stadium and get shots and do stuff that they were exempt to.
Mm-hmm.
In a no-fly zone, it applies to everything. They don't care if it's a little handheld one cell drone. They don't want you in the air, period. And that's why these guys got caught. They all of them gave the same story saying we're exempt from this no-fly zone because we're just here flying.
I knew people were confused about 250. I knew they were.
Yes, so anything under 250 grams, this is including here in the United States, and this just happened in Canada. Pretty much, you have no excuse.
Not exempt.
In the US, we're like 5 years behind DJI. All of the new companies are making drones on the level of the original Mavic Pro. We dropped the ball. Hey, you're explicit. Yes, I agree. I agree with you, Eldon.
I wouldn't say that per se. I will say this. We're not making what you want. And we're not going to.
That's true. That's very, very true. But getting back to the story, pretty much they all thought they could get away with it because they had micro drones. So keep this in mind. You can use the terminology. A micro drone is what I'm flying. I'm flying a mini. It's called a micro drone. It bars me from. I'm excluded here in the United States.
You're excluded from not.
Yeah, it doesn't account for a TFR.
You just don't have to register. That's it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. You still got to fly responsibly.
That's it. Everything else pertains to you.
And now what happens, like what's going on with the Mini 5, it passes the 250 mark, depending on what battery you have in it. Suppose you forget what battery you have in it. Oops, that means it should be registered now, huh?
Uh-huh.
And on with the next story.
Register everything.
Yeah.
Just register it.
That way, anyone asks you to have documentation on it? Yes. Yes, here's a registration number. The FAA ordered the, I forgot what the organization was they called it. What is their FAA organization called in Canada?
Transport Canada? I don't know.
Yes, I think it's Transport Canada, yes. I think that's it. I believe that's it, Transport Canada.
Ask Gary or one of those guys in the chat. They would know.
I'm over all these crazy, stupid rules. They have too much control. Hey, Draymond, pleading ignorance is not a defense. This is true, Draymond. And they all went there with the impression that they could get away with it because the drones were under 250 grams. And whether they thought they could get away with it or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see it here, and you listen to guys talk about these drones.
Like it is Transport Canada. Thanks, Gary.
Like they're Superman drones.
Nav Canada for ATC.
Do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what happens is one guy spews that verbiage, and he tells his friend, and he tells another friend, and then next before you know it, that verbiage becomes law.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you have them saying, "Yo, you don't have to register your drone. You can fly at night." And
Anywhere. You don't even have to be outside. Fly from in your house.
please, please, you saw the videos. People with the new obstacle avoidance. People flying from out of their garages and
Mm-hmm.
around the corner and back. And what's wrong here?
What? What happened?
I was trying to get a page to open up, and it didn't want to at first. I'm trying to just do the message, let them know. 5 minutes. Just to make sure everything's on point. Um, so I don't know what you guys in Canada. Hey, Sky Control in Hawaii, how are you? I don't know if you guys in Canada have heard about it. What's up, Hobby Howie FPV? Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys.
I hope you enjoy that drone.
Yeah, and it just unboxed the Mini 5 Pro Plus from Amazon with the RC2. Congratulations to you.
All right.
Make sure the 2 bottles of rum are for me, Herman. Herman already said I could have them, Rob. Thank you much. I appreciate you.
What did he say?
He said, Novice, 2 of the rum bottles are yours, mate.
Oh, okay. So then I'll take the third one.
Oh, see, I didn't know how many were in there. Okay. All right.
3.
All right, cool. I don't care. Thank you much, Rob. We appreciate you. Let's see. Hobby Howie FPV. I've never seen you here before, but if you have been here, I apologize if I've missed you. Welcome to the chat.
You know what, Lawrence? It is actually on Facebook and LinkedIn.
What's that?
YouTube. The stream.
The streams?
Yeah.
This is true. So we do.
Not the screams, the streams. If there's any screaming going on, it might be dangerous.
Okay. Yeah, for real. You know what? That's a good thing. That means we're in multiple places. You know, we're not just loading up a bunch. What kind of rum? Gary says, Herman.
I don't know. It's in the box. I'd have to. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Oh, it's definitely not what you brought, Gary. It's from Australia, so I have no idea, but I will enjoy.
That rum that Gary had got hurt real quick.
Trying to tell you, I'm trying to build a pipeline now, man. Shit. I'm trying to build a pipeline now coming into the United States.
He needs help, Gary. You got FPV Corner coming up. We also got a sponsor coming up.
Yeah, coming up in 5 minutes. I just hit up.
I'm just looking at the fact that Amazon is cleaning house on DJI products. Like they're just trying to make room for new stuff. They're absolutely positively trying to get rid of all of it before they get stuck with it.
Yeah, this is true. Right, because you don't want to have all that stuff in stock. Blind Neil, thank you for coming through, man. We appreciate you. Always feel free to stop by. Salute. Bring it to Canada for tasting, he says.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. Jim's droning. How are you, Jim?
Hey, what's going on, Jim? It's not that big of a bottle, Gary. It's the nip.
They're nips, Gary. That won't make it past you through the airport. That's a pre-game before I get to the airport.
It won't make it to the airport.
Yeah, there you go. That's a pre-game. Those are for pre-gaming.
Yo, you know what's funny about that?
Hey, Giggles FPV, I saw that link you sent me. Thank you very much. I'm
when
going
I
to look into that because I still have Caddx devices.
when I went to London, right? I was looking at that. I was like, wait a minute. The way they do things on the plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 movies and 6 shots of liquor. I'm with that. Let's go.
Shit. Wow. Wow. This is so you were feeling no pain when you got off the plane, huh?
I was just telling them, let me get.
Keep him pouring. He's still spinning his finger.
Let me
Oh,
get.
that's funny. Okay. Well, as far as I see, hold on. Let's see.
What you got? What you looking for?
Um, um, I'm trying to pull something up now.
Oh, what did he tell you?
I haven't seen a response,
Oh, okay.
but that's okay because I have something on the screen and I can go. We could start FPV Corner in 2 minutes after.
Well, here's
Uh,
what we're gonna do.
yeah.
We're gonna go to our sponsor, and we're gonna be right back. Right back. Don't go nowhere. Jonah there. If you're Part 107 and you're looking to scale your operations, and you just want to get out and do all the work and leave all of the office work to someone else, then Jonah Dare is for you. This is a place where you can find tools to make you a more knowledgeable pilot. Keep all your records, show off all your work, meet new clients. And if that's something that you're looking for, then Jonah Dare is for you. There's a link in the description. Check it out. Jonah Dare. It's for you.
Okay. There you go. Hold on. Let me minimize
And
this. Okay. Let me see
so,
here. I
what is
still
it
have
that you
not heard of anything, but since we might as well start FPV Corner, we could start with this little graphic that
got?
go ahead,
What little graphic?
that Giggles FPV sent me that I had no idea about.
Oh,
Um, I still have Caddx units. Okay, and Caddx from this link I had no idea. Just I see on Amazon for $419 they're offering a Caddx FPV system with
mm-hmm.
walk snail video for $419
Okay.
because a lot of people are switching back to Caddx due to the simple fact DJI is those O4 units and O3 units nobody can get them.
Right, right.
So now everyone that switched over to the DJI digital, they're slowly switching back over to um hold on, take it from scene. They're
Now,
slowly switching. Oh shit, wait a minute, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, stop sharing. That was me. Sorry, my bad.
when you say they can't get them anymore, no one here has them, and you can't get them from DJI.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Any website you go to in the United States, they're out of stock. DJI, they are out of stock.
What you
Um,
gotta Those are things that you gotta source from close by. Like have like a guy like Gary order them and then slingshot them over the trees.
I'm opening up that pipeline very soon. I'm letting you know. We will have tractor trailers coming into the states with shit on it.
Pack it in the snowball and roll it down the hill to the
Right.
turnpike.
Let it go through the fence or over the fence. We will work it out. You always have the Canadian side of Niagara Falls and the American side. We'll figure it out.
Well, you know what you do?
Huh.
When you go through customs, you just hold the air units in your hand like this.
What's good, OG Shorty? FPV. You're right. We were
Hold
supposed to, hold on a second. I was waiting for RahFPV to come on, but we must have timing off because he is not here.
Hmm.
Race
Okay.
Day Quads has air units in stock. See, I need
Okay.
I need to go check that out immediately because I need O3 units. You
Okay.
know, I really need O3 units to convert two more quads. Seriously, and knowing that, I would stock them. Hold
Yeah.
on, DJI
See what they looking at.
O3
Hmm.
air unit. Searching, 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 searching. I do not see. Please send me the link on Messenger if you
For
if
where?
you have. I would appreciate it. Send me the link on Messenger, Shorty. I would appreciate it very much, sir. Uh,
Who did you say has them?
Race Day Quads.
You pull up their site.
I did go to their site. I just came back to look and see if anyone was in the green
Uh,
room waiting.
oh no, I can see it.
Okay, so
The
then if
green.
that's the case, I might as well just share the screen and real quick. The
No.
FPV Corner might be canceled tonight. I'm guessing,
Hmm.
such as it is. That's all. Life goes on.
Okay.
Um,
So what did you
yeah.
find?
What did I find? Let's go to. That's what I was going to do. Share the screen. New tab. Here we go. Race Day Quads. Go here. RDQ. You can see the screen, right? Oh,
Oh,
04 air units. Let's see if they have any of those in stock. Oh, 04 units. Does me no good. Thanks, Shorty, man. They have oh 04 units. That's what's up. Now let's change this from an oh 04, oh 03
I'm not
to
seeing that.
oh. Huh?
We're not seeing that.
You're not seeing that? Okay, hold on. I can stop sharing and start sharing over. Here we go. Here, here. There we go. Here. They have oh 04 units here in stock here and in stock. But I did not see any oh 03, so I just changed it over to this and let's see what comes up in the search. I already know they don't have any oh 03s. They have the cables, they have MIPI wires, um, different length MIPI wires in stock. So you want to put in a 7-inch, out of stock. This is what I need. This unit right here by itself, one of these, and about 4 or 5 of these oh 03 units.
Really?
But they are out of stock, and you know what's funny? They cost
What?
more than the oh 04 units. That's a damn shame, right?
Make you just want to switch over.
Nope, not to know oh 04. People got oh 04 units barely getting them shits now. I,
um,
I'll
I,
probably stage it. If you're looking for oh 03 air units, you'll have to buy and bind and fly with oh 03. You'll have to buy a bind, right? The ones that are built in already. You know
snap
which, huh?
buy a cheap one and tear it out.
You can buy a cheap one and tear it out. Yeah. Yeah. Basically. DJI actually discontinue. I know. That's why you can only find them in BNFs. That's how I'm getting them. Great idea, dude. You know? Buy the fucking bind and flies. And hey, Jonathan Jackson, get the bind and flies, and you get an O3 unit and you get a bird at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. The problem with that is now you're not. It's not solving the purpose of what you bought you want the unit for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it would
Let me
solve the
check it out.
issue. It would solve the issue. Like one, I need exactly the box unit itself. I don't need the camera, the MIPI wire.
You got
That
that.
one
What
bit.
I'm saying is, unless you're tearing all of that out of the other drone,
Yeah, you would have to.
it's
You'd
not
have
like.
to.
But it's not like you're buying like an old car to get the parts from it.
I know, I know, I know. You're buying a whole new fucking drone. Yeah. Yeah, and I
Um,
wouldn't trust any used bind and flies. That's what eBay's for.
if you go to the junker, you can get a block, a from a motor that can make a brand new car run like a dream. But you
You
can't.
see what OG Shorty was saying? Just take the O3 unit out and use the cheap quad for an analog basher for practice and shit. Yeah, analog is still cheap or decently.
You have a lot of them.
That's true.
You're gonna
That
have a
is
lot
true.
of them.
I'll have to reconsider that. I'll have to find a bind and fly that I've wanted. Just get the O3 unit out of it, and then
And
I'll
then
take
how
it.
much is it gonna cost?
Huh?
How much are they gonna cost?
If you get fairly cheap ones, you could get in. I'm figuring you can get for if you're paying two and change for the O3 unit with a bind and fly, it's going to be maybe about 300 plus anyway. But at least you're getting a drone out of the package.
I can see it now.
What?
Not all these drones over here that I got the O3 air unit out of it, but
Evening, Trini.
I don't know what to do with all of this junk.
Hey, that's when you have giveaways. Or like at FPV meetups, they have a table where people just put shit they want to give away, or you go shopping on the freaking FPV table. If it's on the table, it's yours.
So the guy at the end of the meetup can just throw it.
Yeah, see, he bought was like $300 with the O3. That's why I figured they would start at an Oasis Fly 25. Now, see, I'm gonna have to copy that and paste that into a new window.
Knock yourself out.
What happened?
Knock yourself out. Good luck on that one.
I could risk. Oh, see, here we go. These are all nanos. Well, there are some of them are nanos. They're micros. Okay,
Okay. See,
interesting.
you can tear them out.
They're 3-inch drones. Yeah, all you want is that's messed up. Buy a new car to strip out the motor and tranny.
Oh God.
It is what it is. All right. Next week I'll have a backup. I saw that video. Sky Control did a short introducing you to his ladies,
Who?
which were actually FPV drones, and there was one drone with a broken leg, like it was handicapped. That was kind of funny. Oasis, okay, for 300. That's not bad.
There you go.
What happened?
You can get one for 300. Tear it out. Solves
Yeah.
one. So there goes one problem solved.
Yeah, that's one. At that cost, I mean, it's. I wouldn't trust any units unless they came out the box or out of a fresh bind and fly, like he said.
I'm just saying to you that either way, it's okay. I mean, but you're just gonna have drones left over that you're gonna have to fix to make them fly.
Yeah, but all it'll take is a VTX though, a cheaper VTX though, to make it fly. Make them analog, but then that would involve a set of analog goggles. I could buy those used. We will see.
And then
Right now, I'm working on getting a Mini 5 Pro.
Well, you might want to grab one of these DJI action cameras to slap on the top of that drone after you tear the air unit out of it.
Oh no need. You're right. You're right about that. That would make it so that it is no longer. Those were only practice birds then. That's what they would become. That's what he meant by bashers. You only fly those. You don't record nothing. You fly them. You practice tricks, and hopefully you can get them out of the trees.
Okay.
Yeah. I just did a bind and fly with an 04 GEP Vapor X5 ELRS. Going to get it bound tomorrow and send it. Going to fly the Little Titan tonight. The Mini 5 Pro, yes, I'm working towards getting one. All right, congratulations.
All right.
I still, I don't even have enough time to freaking fly. It's sad. Between camera, drone, and FPV, if there were two of me, actually three, one could handle a business and work, one could fly FPV, and one could fly camera drones.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, guys, I'm buying this drone, that drone. Every week you turn around, there's another drone, another thing, another this, another that.
I know, it's ridiculous. But I do want the Mini 5 Pro, though. I really do. And I need those O3 units, so I may have to sacrifice a watch or two.
The Mini 2, right, hasn't left this house to fly. I mean, it has flown outside once. The what is it? The 3. Yeah, that's in there. I've flown that a few times. The Air 2S, that's got extensive flying.
Right.
And the Mavic 3, with the Enterprise is the drone that's being utilized. Buying another drone to do what?
To do what? To have someone go, he's flying a drone, tase him. Hey, Barkley.
So you can stand around at the next meetup and tell everybody, I got the
See, Barkley understands. He says the same thing. I know the feeling of not having any time to fly. You know what it is? I actually do. But I do so much shit during the week that when I just have time to sit down, I freaking sit there.
Sit down.
Yes. That's it. You know, I could go flying tomorrow after a football game.
And you go sit down.
Right.
Like okay, all right. Saturday.
You
right?
get it.
Saturday, all right.
Yeah, listen to the schedule, guys, for us. Go ahead.
Saturday after the game, right? Would you fly after the game?
No.
Of course not, because it's homecoming. So
right.
when all of the homecoming festivities is over after the game, before the game, and after the game, you're gonna be like,
yeah, you're right. As soon as you stop moving,
I'm just gonna go home.
And I come to find out, according to my step counter, I average anywhere between 3 and 4 miles per game, walking back and forth from the end zone to the press box, or press box to the locker room, back to the end zone. But this week, the walking stops. I told Roz, get a radio.
Not that far.
And he says, no, it's not fun. No, it's not fun. That's not that far, but in the same place, back and forth from the one camera to the other camera to make sure shit works. That's why we're implementing radios this week. Don't even tell them. Don't even tell them you got a radio, because we're like, yo, you could use Herman's, right? And I'd be like, no. You know how it goes. But anyway, we apologize for not having an FPV corner, but I will definitely have a backup for next week. Getting old does suck, Barkley, but the best part about getting old is there are a lot of people that haven't made it that far. So you have to kind of be grateful.
Got the backup.
That's the best part. What happened?
I got the backup.
You got the backup radio, yeah. Is that thing still even charged?
Sure.
We don't use it. But it's a backup, so that's what it's for.
The charger on it sits on the charger right here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's 6:16 on Eastern, 6:16 New York City time, Eastern Standard Time. All that walking in the same place is not efficient use of time. I know, Barkley, but I'm the cameraman for the team, so Barkley, I have to make sure sideline is set up, end zone is set up, and then I have to make sure the network is set up between those two, so that the sideline coaches like Herman and offensive defense and offensive coaches and these coaches and that coach and the water coach and everything, they can see everything and watch replays on the tablet in real time.
He got jokes, the water coach.
Because sometimes the system just wants to fuck with me. Oh, let's have him walk back over here.
You know what?
And
You
then
know
when I
what?
get over there, it's working. So now if I use a radio and it goes out, I can signal the guy I have in the end zone as opposed to walking over there. It works, right? Your audio went out, Herman. Yeah. I didn't hear nothing of that last sentence you said. Then it sucks to be you. Thanks, Barkley. But I believe in working smarter, not harder. Still nothing, Herman. Still a nothing. I think Herman is experiencing technical difficulties. Hey, everybody, since Herman can't say anything or respond, you think this is a good time to ask for a raise? You see his face? Listen, um, next week for FPV Corner, I will make sure we definitely have a backup. So I could kind of show off something that I was working with. Let's see, where is that? Oh, oh, you know what? Herman is still experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. While he's doing that, I'm going to pull up something that I've been playing around with, and it's called Gaussian splatting. I'm learning it. Wait, here's the link. I'm learning how to use it. It's a lower end way of mapping. Let me share this page here. Maybe you can see it until we get Herman back in. There you go. I heard him popping. I heard the mic pop, but that was it. Okay, well, until then, I'm going to go with this. This is a program called Polycam, and it does a little bit of 3D mapping. I don't know if you guys can still see it, but I did this the other day, and it's a 3D rendering of the Aesop lighthouse. What I like about this Gaussian splatting is the simple fact that it's a lot cheaper and it's done with video. It's done with video and or pictures. So depending on how good you are, they tell you use your camera. There are a few things here. Let me see if I can go back and show something else. This one here, I don't know. Maybe I can't see where Herman is. This is the Williamsburg Bank. My subject was the bank, but because I was shooting video, it actually captured everything around it. It's not as detailed as your standard mapping. It will never be. It's not meant to be. What it is actually doing is it's a cheaper way of getting a pre your stuff looked at before you have someone else come in and charge you an arm and a leg. I don't know how you would use it. More or less, I like I said, I'm still playing around. I'm still learning it, so I don't know what's going on. Um, Let me see. All right, stop sharing that. You're back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I don't know why you couldn't hear me before. There's nothing wrong with the mic.
I don't know. I have no idea what was happening, but we
Okay.
can go on with the rest of the stream now. I was just filling in
Well,
time until you got your mic back.
well, as you knew, things are happen to be changing around the world and well, here in the United States, actually, when it comes to drones, because there's a lot of things in the fear about threats and stuff that I've been hearing and talk. And there's been a lot of talk within the government about a lot of about the threat of drones in our airspace. So, as you know, the World Cup is coming up, and Trump debuts expensive drone program amid World Cup security.
Mm-hmm.
So they're preparing for this World Cup and the security. As you knew, the 2026 FIFA World Cup is approaching fast, and the White House has their mindset on or their attention set on the airspace above different stadiums around the country, as the White House plans to spend 500 million on a drone program. This program is to help state and local government to be able to receive and use the detection equipment and mitigate drone flight. So, in the talks that I've been listening to, even if it's for temporary use for local and state official officers to use, and they wouldn't have to worry so much about having to deal with the federal officers are really the only ones that are allowed to do this, as you know, different federal agencies. So this will give them the tools that they need to protect, I guess, what is it, 104 soccer matches at different stadiums around the country.
Yep.
So this is something that I guess it's going to require a lot of training and stuff like
They
that for officers.
consider this a large scale event.
Yes, this is
It's on
considered.
the Olympic level. On the Olympic level.
Well, let's look at this, because the funding for this thing is coming from the Department of Homeland Security, which is an agency that does have the authority to mitigate drones. And the Department of Homeland Security is doing this under the budget that was released under Trump's big, beautiful bill.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how beautiful it is, but it's big. But they took candy money and used it to spend on drones that's going to secure the stadiums for the World Cup. Um, like I said, the police will have the equipment that they need
Yes, of
to
course.
handle this. They're going to be getting handheld detection devices and jammers that will help them with the tools that they need to be able to spot and disrupt unauthorized drones. So I guess they'll be fine. What do you think?
Um, I'm pretty sure they'll be fine because for a country that doesn't have enough to feed its own people, I'm sure they will accommodate the millions of visitors that are coming to watch soccer. And I'll leave it at that.
Um,
I'm serious because they're gonna make sure all of those stadiums have top security, anti-drone tech,
mhm,
anti-drone tech. You
mhm.
power up a drone within 30 miles of any of those freaking stadiums. Little kid playing in a tub with a submarine. If it has a drone frequency, they're kicking the door in. Watch. They're
Well,
going
see
to
the problem.
accommodate these millions of people, Herman. Millions.
See the problem is like we just did a story about guys who were flying over the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you remember the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Remember the Dukes
Yep.
of Hazzard
I remember.
song? In the song, it says they didn't mean no harm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who don't mean any harm, and we know that they really are no threat. But we're going to use them as an example for people who don't care if
Yep.
if if they're made an example of. You
Right.
see, because anybody who is looking to do any malicious intent at these stadiums, they don't give a shit about your detection devices.
True. 4 minutes till last sponsor. You're
So
right.
you're gonna use this detection device to um, bring down the wrath on people who have been mentioning on many live streams as nuisance drone pilots, guys that fly over stadiums and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
the ball games and stuff. Oh, I didn't mean no harm. I'm just trying to get a shot.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a shot for my dying uncle. He's a Mets fan. You know, none of that works. It don't work. I'm sorry. And being not having the knowledge is not an excuse anymore, because they make it very clear. Every year we do public service announcements for free right here. Don't fly
Wait,
the Super Bowl, right, Herman?
Super Bowl?
They could pay us to do them. We've done so many. Don't do it. And every freaking year, there's about 20 guys, 20 to 30 guys, give or take, that try to fly. And they've expanded it from 5 miles to 30 miles.
Who's flying the Super Bowl this year?
I'm flying the Super Bowl this year too, right from my fucking couch. I'm flying. Huh?
Excuse me, language, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, the views and opinions heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel and or in the chat.
I'm gonna go right outside during the Super Bowl and fly my drone.
The Super Bowl ain't in the States, so you don't care. Slick. Right? So you can, no, I'm not even going to say it because I can see someone recording me say it now. Lawrence said, ask you, why was you flying? Because this dude from New York said I could. Could you imagine, Herman?
They're all going to run outside when Bad Bunny's on and fly their drone.
With Bad Bunny suits? We will have some, one copy of the Goodyear. But that's true. We will have the Goodyear blimp.
The Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, well, we'll have some one day. We'll have some events like that again. I hear you. But government reach is everywhere. This country needs another tea party. Ronnie, what's good, man?
This country needs some tea bagging, is what it needs. Another tea party.
How are you, bro? I hope all is well.
You trying to get political over there?
Listen. See, he can talk shit because he's over in Hawaii. Even though it's part of the United States, it's still not connected. So he could watch the mushroom cloud from a distance.
What mushroom cloud?
I don't know. It sounds like something going on.
Time out. Don't try to get us canceled off of YouTube.
I'm being facetious. That's all. I'm being a smart ass.
He's crazy.
Life is good. Good to hear, Ronnie. Good to hear, man. Listen, it's sponsor time. Exactly.
Is it? Okay. Let's get it. We'll be right back. Nanook. For 10% off on all Nanook products and orders, use Phantom Flight 10, 10% off. If you're looking to protect anything from your watches, jewelry, anything that you need, drones, cameras, gimbals, then they make a case for it. If they don't make a case for it, then you can get a custom case made for it. Check out the link in the description. It's Nanook. It's for you. Check it out. And with that,
In answer to Barkley's question, he goes, Hawaii life must be rough. And I was just typing in the chat, Hawaii don't clean the USA. I was just going to type in the chat, but you had finished. So I was going to say that Barkley, living in Hawaii is really rough. There's beaches all over the place, half-naked women, and very good freaking food. It's really hard there.
I got a question.
Yeah.
With them importing so much,
yeah.
how the hell is spam actually a thing over there? Because spam to me is nothing but a doorstop. I'm not even getting one of those and sharing it with. Nah.
I don't know, man.
That's got to be accidental.
Which
Like
half?
just in a shipment, and they couldn't send it back because it was too expensive to send it back. So the whole country caught on.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. He said a doorstop. He would use a can of spam as a doorstop.
Spam.
Is it that dense?
I'm not, not even,
What
Jim. Not even.
happened? Jim's drawing spam dog food. Ugh. Yeah, stop.
Not even.
You're making me nauseous, bro. You can imagine spam as a hot dog.
You know what? It looks like they make it in the can.
They do.
Like they pour it in like a liquid and then
Uh
put the
huh.
cans in like a hot boil.
And
And then
that jelly stuff helps solidify it. I know Jenna has the share
Oh,
has a
man.
timeshare there.
You know what? We were supposed to be talking about drones. That's what the thing says, right? Let's talk
That's
drones.
true. Let's get back on subject.
Or you want to talk about sports? Nah, let's talk about drones. So, we mentioned to you about Trump's big beautiful bill and how that's going to pay for his the protection for the people at the World Cup games. So,
Yes.
yeah. So moving right along. Yeah. No, seriously, I think that's a good thing. I don't. What I don't. What I don't understand is like at one point, a lot of this security and stuff like that was
Yeah.
going to like different events and stuff like that. Um, at one point, a lot of it was being given out. Oh, no, I shouldn't say given out, but they were hiring other companies to do certain things. Like the guys over in the Navy Yard, they were at one of the Super Bowls for tethered drones just hovering to look around the
Yes.
area. Different things like that. Are they going to still do that kind of thing, or is it just now a new thing for the drone mitigation um, changes or adding on to what they've been? I can't. I mean, does that equipment cost that much that they're going to spend that much money on it? I don't.
Usually, if you
I
know, usually like anything else in the world, you give a round number that's close to what you think it's going to cost. And if it goes over, you can't stop. It's too late. You'll get the rest of the money.
oh, okay. That's how I
You
go.
know, we're getting a whole new wing on the White House. I want to see how this thing looks. I mean, it
The
may
new room that
it
nobody asked for.
well. Not every no, not true. Not
Who?
true. It
Who asked?
it it needed an extension. It was getting too big. I mean, too little. I'm just saying. The White House was getting too little.
The president and his wife
Yeah,
and the family live
and
there.
staff. Yeah.
It was getting too small.
It's a five. If you notice the number 500 million, you will see quite often that this job here is going to cost 500 million. We were talking about to start. The expansion onto the White House is going to cost 500 million. So right there, that's putting us at $1 trillion in debt.
Yeah, but we're but
Now,
we're
on to the next story.
but we're cutting the cost of your medication by 1,500%.
Don't get me started.
Let me go on.
On with the next story. On with the next one.
Yo,
1,500. Damn. Wow. Oh my goodness. What's this
new,
world coming to?
new U.S. made drone
One. I'm
out.
sorry. 1 billion. It's 1 billion. I forgot that it was 1 billion. I'm already doubling the price, huh, Barkley?
Stop it, Lawrence. New U.S. made drone Alpha.
What happened? Okay.
Well, they're trying to redefine first response. So let's look at this. Um, this Atlanta-based company, what is it? How you pronounce this? Full Safety has unveiled the Alpha, which was a drone in the picture and that I showed you a second ago. It's actually U.S. built. It's NDAA compliant.
Yes, it is.
It is designed to help law enforcement, right? Designed to help law enforcement,
Yeah.
yeah, to reach areas real quickly. Believe it or not. It's designed to, like I said, to help law enforcement, and this is a drone that's going to be one of the premier drones, I guess, like what you were talking about, Lawrence, coming up in the country,
Yes.
because
Yes. Yes.
the Alpha is not really new though. It's improved, but I like the fact that they've been able to make it NDAA compliant.
You
That
can read a license plate from 2,000 feet away. Damn.
right, the parts on it are, I guess, are sourced from either allied nations or here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
But the company, you know,
This will be one of the this might be
it
one
made
of
a step forward for them.
right. This might be one of the companies that will get some of that money that's allocated towards creating a better drone friendly country.
Yeah, but they're not going to make what you want.
True.
I know what you're talking about
No,
out here.
no, no. That I agree with you on that.
You know,
100%.
this drone is for first responders technology. It talks mainly about its speed, its endurance, and its precision on one
My
being able
only
to
problem
speed.
with it is
But you know, yes,
it can go 60 miles per hour, but my only problem is the range on it is only 4 miles. Now, you may ask yourself, why does 4 miles make a difference? Well, if you're used to flying, and I can't compare apples to oranges, but if you're used to the transmission
is it a
doesn't
fruit?
always mean you're going to go 4 miles.
Is it a fruit?
Right. The transmission, the stronger it is, and we've learned this with DJI drones, and that's why they go so far, or the penetration, transmission penetration.
You don't want to compare apples and oranges. Is it a fruit? Compare them.
They, it's still fruit. It is still fruit.
Compare 'em.
But now, if they get money funded towards to them, maybe they could improve their range. You see what I'm
Um,
saying? This has a
no,
4 mile
I get
range.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but
In an
for me,
urban environment, 4 miles
I,
makes a difference.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Um, when when you see, I don't know. I just look at things a little bit differently. Like I've looked at what was capable with this. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And I hear guys talk a lot of shit, but they don't know. In urban environment, I've put this thing through more than what it was supposed to. You understand?
Yeah.
Um, into environment that guys are not putting drones that are coming out today with better transmission range into.
Right. Right.
Held its own fine,
Yes.
and that is light bridge.
For the time. For
Bridge too.
yes. If
No,
we never
not for
had
its time.
disconnect.
No, not for its time. When we flew to Glen Island from where we flew from,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're talking about flying to places that the transmission system is fine. It works just fine. You understand? How far do you actually want to fly with this drone? You know,
Right.
you saw what I did with it when I first got it, when we went out to the beach there in Rockaway. And we went straight down the beach, straight down the beach, straight down the beach, around the curve of the beach, straight down the beach, straight. And it just kept going and going and going. And it
Mm-hmm.
came back with it with no problem. But as to show you four, 8 miles, 12 miles, yeah, I get what you're saying. I think that more helps out so when you start getting into lower altitudes. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
That when you start getting into that higher range, yeah, when you start getting into low altitudes, yes, I get what you're saying. But when you're up in the sky about 75 to 100, 200 feet in the air, I don't care what transmission system you're using, you should be good. And
That's
I,
true. I'm listening. I'm listening. I
I've seen
just
from Lightbridge 2 straight through to I listen to guys complain about, well, oh, that's old technology. But your friend just bought his third Inspire 1.
yeah, yeah,
It's on basic Lightbridge, not
yep.
even Bridge 2.
Still reliable. They're still using
And he's still
Inspires.
flying it.
They're still using the Inspire series. Yes, yes. There's still an abundance of batteries, at
Yeah.
least for now, because that was always the issue. That was before they started tinkering with in the air. Also, I've got 2 to 3 miles on those old drones. Now disconnections at shorter ranges are more frequent. This is true, and that has a lot to do with the that you're right, Ronnie. That has a lot to do, Eldon,
Why you
with
yelling?
the frequencies. In today's time, there are, if not double, almost triple the frequency bubbles that we used to fly around through back with Lightbridge. I mean, I recall someone flying from Randall's Island, which is uptown on 100 and something street, almost downtown. No, well, almost to Midtown, using Lightbridge
You
with
know,
no interruptions in between, right?
cat,
So if
cat
it ain't broke, don't fix it, huh?
straight dry snitching and stuff, but you know, man.
I didn't mention any names. But I got you. You know, the old technology, not that anything was wrong with it, but like you know, if the wheel is round, they have to make it rounder and more efficient. And that's basically what they've done with DJI stuff.
Was that on the light bridge or was that on the OcuSync 2?
What? What?
Randall's Island, the 59th Street Bridge.
That was an old NYC Fireborough meetup. That was definitely on Lightbridge.
Okay.
That was not even OcuSync. That was definitely Lightbridge.
Okay.
Back in the days when transmission was solid, and someone plugged in right next to you, and you could stand there and talk. Now,
Yeah.
these Mavic radios, you get too close. Oh, something's wrong with my video. I got to take my drone back. It's broke.
You see the jumping in the video, don't you?
Yeah. And to show you how talented some of us drone pilots are, I know a drone pilot that flew his drone back with the screen inverted. I never seen no drone pilot. And what I mean by that is literally to how we're looking at each other now. Imagine everything flipped upside down. And this pilot drove back. That's a fucking pilot.
You gotta
No,
look down.
no, I lost control, but I hit return to home before it started beeping.
You gotta look down at the ground and follow where you going.
Well, the pilot made it back. That's a drone
I
pilot.
don't know what they were doing in Coney Island, not in Coney, Red Hook that day out there over the harbor, where they messed up a lot of stuff that day.
Do you remember we were up on the roof flying from Red Hook one time, and the AWACS plane came through, sweeping low? Oh, okay. I think they were mapping. I think they were mapping the nose fly zone area
That's what caused that.
because it was for a fleet. But that's true. It was for Fleet Week.
Because there was nothing else happened to the drone except for that. I never seen nothing like that before. The whole screen just flipped. Like the ground was above
In the sky, yeah.
and the sky was below it. I'd never seen anything like that.
And Herman is like, "Yo, I know my drone's not upside down. It can't be." That's what it looked like. And your brain tells you your drone is upside down. So now left isn't left, right isn't right. Up isn't down. Down isn't up.
The only thing that's right is forward and backwards.
Yes. Yep. That was the only thing that saved them. That's true. You're right about that. That was the only thing that saved you. And the
Oh,
fact we were waiting to see if his drone was going to come back upside down. Remember?
I was waiting to take a picture of that. If that thing was upside down, I was taking a picture of it.
Right, right.
And the drone,
Because it was an AWACS. It was an AWACS radar plane at about 200 feet, or a little taller because it was higher than the Statue of Liberty. A little higher than the Statue of Liberty, sweeping. It was flying through the Hudson River, going out and coming back, and like it was doing laps or something. But Herman, the following week or two was supposed to be Fleet Week, so that might have had a lot to do with it. That's why I believe they were mapping out the no-fly zone.
I don't know what they were doing, but I know my drone didn't act right.
This is true.
Well,
Really?
one more thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah. What's that?
We're keeping along with this American made drone companies and the things that they're doing. And we've mentioned these guys before.
Mm-hmm.
Ascent, AeroSystems.
Yeah.
You've heard of them, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. Definitely.
is now the first U.S. based small drone manufacturer. Right?
Another U.S. based.
Yeah, it's just the first one to receive such high level 2 certification
Okay.
for cyber security. Which is,
Interesting.
yeah, it is real interesting. They're a Massachusetts based company, and it's owned by a company that everyone seems to know, and I'm quite sure you're familiar with this. They're owned by Robinson Helicopter Company,
Right.
and they have actually joined the club of an exclusive club of companies because, from what I'm understanding, less than 1% of the defense industry base, industrial base company,
Yeah.
they less than 1% of them have this certification.
Really.
Hmm. And
Okay.
these are companies that are doing business with the Defense Department.
Well, go figure.
And here's a drone company, U.S. based, that has this certification. Wow, slick, right? Where's the other phone? So I
That
don't know.
is. Yeah, we will have RahFPV on next week, Herman. He was
Really?
having some issues coming in with Chrome, so
Hmm.
I'm going to do a test with him before next week comes up,
Right.
and we will reschedule that.
No problemo.
Yeah, so I will make sure I'll do the test. I'm going to make sure I do tests with everyone to make sure that there are no issues from this point on. Okay? So that'll cover that. And then I'll have an alternate plan B just in case something happens also. But that is interesting. The last story you did.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a company that we've mentioned before because of their coaxial drone,
Mm-hmm.
and they've made a name for themselves with that coaxial.
Angie.
So now, dealing with the federal government, they got high clearance. There's cybersecurity, so they're good. So I guess they have no components in them that
That are, yes.
yeah.
Yes, I agree.
So it is capable. But what the price of these drones are, God knows.
Yeah.
And like, once again, like I said, these are not anything that you would be interested in flying because these are purpose built things that do certain things. You know.
Well, I do certain things at work. I'd like to feel important too.
They don't mean like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I be trying.
You try. No,
Uh,
these are, when I say purpose built, meaning like for a specific industry,
right.
um, do a specific task. Nothing that's dual use. That's got
Yeah.
like a that's got a bad rap, you know, the dual use.
Yeah. Well, eventually, sorry. Eventually, we will get to a point where you will know for this type of work, okay, this company and that company makes that type of drone. For this type of work, you may want to use the Ilias drone because it's non GPS environment driven. You know, so that does make sense for exploring caves and stuff like that. Okay, I would use the Ilios too with the LiDAR for taking
Okay.
pictures of lakes and stuff like that. Well, you might want to use something else. One of them antiques DJI used to make.
This certification is a weird certification name. It's a cybersecurity maturity model certification.
Yeah, that don't even
Level
sound right.
level two certification. So it's I guess is I if less than 1% of the companies that are dealing with that are in the you know that are dealing with the Department of Defense as far as the defense industrial base, then this is like one of the highest levels you can get, huh?
I'm guessing, right?
Or
Cyber,
less than one
for
percent of them
cybersecurity,
got it.
for cybersecurity, yeah, that
You know,
says it in itself. They're going to classify this drone in cybersecurity. It should be safe. That means the data is being stored and whatever in the United States on their servers. You don't have to worry about it leaving the country unless someone takes it out of the country.
unless it can be used to do two different things, then it's a
True,
problem.
true,
If it
true.
can take pictures and shoot video, and then still be used to map like an area, no, you're dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, apparently these drones that we're seeing and doing these stories about in the last few live streams, they
Andrew,
are American made. They have American. I would be interested to see if they had American internals because who's to know? Who knows if they do or don't yet? They may not and say they do
well, I mean,
until they can. You know.
I'm working on putting together something that we're gonna have a major discussion on this topic of
Okay.
what
Hey, Angel, what's up, man?
DJI and stuff like that. But as far as this is concerned, these drones here, with all of this being nice and feel good, um, these are still not drones that we're gonna purchase to fly.
True. You're
You
right.
know,
Right. Right. You can forget about that for a little while. I
um,
mean, you want to do mapping. You want to,
I
and
personally, I personally think that the whole DJI licensing thing
yeah,
can act could actually work. Um, it would just have to be done through an American company, and you can't be so jackassified about it like the way the last 3 or 4 or 5 were done.
yeah, yeah. This is true. Very, very true.
Like, who didn't know? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even more obvious. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
It's true. Drones are not dangerous. People are.
Like, even the products like that you see that are coming out, they're not coming out with something that's similar. They're coming out with identical products.
Right. Right. The exact same thing,
Right. So if you put the
except,
exact same
except
gun,
for a different color.
if you put the exact same guts, right, in something that looks similar, it's not, I don't know. Listen, it's just too obvious. Um, like I said, I personally think that it could work, but then again, somebody else could do the same thing,
True.
and it has to be a desire for that person to do it. It has to be something for that person to do it. Um, it would take a lot of know-how as far as getting it off the ground once you got the product that you have in mind built and have an idea. So to take it from idea to built, um, one of the things that was mentioned in talking about the NDAA was taking apart DJI products and seeing what and how.
Right.
Once you see what and how, can you recreate that?
True.
And is that necessary, or is that not something that you can already do? You just don't. You see, there's a thing now. You see, not just because you don't do it that you can't do it.
Right.
A lot of times you don't do it because you just won't do it.
That's how it is. Sad to say, but that's exactly how it is.
No, I didn't get that drone guy 42. Uh I didn't get it.
What do we
I
look?
just
Can sell
I'm
you.
just trying
Jim Joni says I can sell you a yellow Mini 5 if you want.
I'm just trying to see the I'm just trying to see the reason to keep buying more and more and more. They come out too fast. And
Well, we have a purposeful drone. We have
and
the Mavic 3 Enterprise, and it serves our purpose, does it not?
what I'm doing is enough. So to just
Right.
to buy the Mavic 4 would be just to be buying the Mavic 4. It's a nice drone. I like it. But it would just be to be buying the Mavic 4, and then they would be watching me.
Right.
You
Right.
know, until I decided I was going to go to a meetup, and then I would take it to that meetup, or if like one day I did decide, like, oh shoot, I have absolutely nothing to do, and I'm not tired. Let me go.
Key words, not tired.
No, because when I say not tired, meaning that I didn't finish everything that I had to get done, and now I got free time.
True. That's true. Well, it's that time, Herman.
Is it? Wow.
It's that time, bro.
Okay. You know what I usually know it as that time?
What?
You get a couple of guys that pop in the chat and run out and say what's up, and then they disappear. And then you start slowly seeing the numbers dwindle down, how many in the chat. So I don't know. As far as I never refreshed the screen, but I see 4 likes.
It was at last time I refreshed. It was at 13.
It
Gary
says
said
20.
we needed 3 to get to
Oh, yeah.
25. So we only needed 1 more to get to 25, and right now I just refreshed, and it only shows like the numbers are dwindling as people are breaking out anyway. You
Hey,
know,
Lauren, did
yeah,
when you were in school, did you go to gym? You participated in gym?
yeah, man, of course.
And you played on the basketball team, you said, in your school?
Basketball, whatever was happening in the gym, we played.
Did you have your inhaler and your so that way you could breathe on the court and everything?
I didn't need one, but
Okay, so then we can't talk about sports then. All right.
why? Because I don't have an asthma pump. What the hell? Who's? Oh no! Big Bang Theory. Sheldon and his boys trying to play ball, or talk sports.
Talk sports.
Really?
Hmm.
Interesting. Real interesting. All right. In 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It has been officially 2 hours.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Oh, that page is frozen. I can't even see the chat now.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, it's not black. It just locked up on me.
No,
I
I
don't
said
know
I
what the
can
heck.
see the chat. Gary was the last one to type in the chat.
Who's going to be 25? See,
Yeah, that was
okay.
the first thing that Gary put in the chat. But yeah, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nope. Be safe, fly safer.
And with that being said, and we'll see you next time with those guys.
Later.
Good night.
I love those guys.
And we love you too. Good night, everyone.